brother Oleh Wengerchuk. Oleh worked for Washington Group International on the 91st floor of the South Tower. He was last seen by his friends at the 78th floor express elevator at 8:55. After the infamous announcement came on that the South Tower was secure, a survivor that did get on the elevator told us Oleh did not. At 9:03, Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower. 3 weeks later, as we walked together along the wreckage of twisted 9/11 steel, our mama remarked how ironic that Oleh was born 2 months premature amidst heavy bombing in World War II and survived. Yet he perished a victim of terrorism 56 years later here. Oleh's kind, open, generous, and loving spirit has lived on within all of our hearts for these 21 years. But we dearly miss his magnetic personality, sense of humor, and passion for life. Oleh's wife Oksana will miss celebrating with him what should have been their 53rd anniversary. They were soulmates since they were 2. She remembers blowing him a kiss as he left for work that morning. Who knew it'd be the last? Oleh would be beyond proud of his daughter Andrea and her husband Brian as they are raising his amazing, soon-to-be 6-year-old grandson Bryce. Bryce has his wonderful smile, twinkling eyes, and athletic ability. He loves the water and is a great swimmer, just like his grandfather. They would have been great pals. Oleh was a proud Ukrainian American. Had he survived the 9/11 terrorism, Oleh would be appalled at the acts of terrorism Ukraine is enduring to this day. Oleh was 56. He will always be 56. I am now older than my older brother ever got to be. I'm so glad my husband encouraged me to read the bios of the names I was to read today. Most of them were only in their 30s and 40s. I'll tell you about 2 of them. James Parham was only 32. He was a U.S. Marine, law enforcement officer, and then Port Authority officer. His brother's quote, I believe, was, he'd give up everything to help somebody. And then there's 35-year-old Robert Parrow, a firefighter, who they said he'd be the first person there to help you. Dearest first responders and families, you have our eternal respect and gratitude. Deepest sympathies from my family to all who have lost family, friends, and fellow Americans. It's a long list, but we must remember all of them. As the inscription in the museum says, no day shall erase you from the memory of time. God bless America. Thank you for listening and caring.
Salvatore.